I like the saying, heaven doesn't need the organs, earth does.
Today, more than 100,000 people in the U.S. are waiting for an organ donation.
You probably know someone or know someone who knows someone on that list.
You can save as many as 8 lives through organ donation and improve more than 50 lives through tissue donation. Even if your organs aren't viable, your tissue can most likely be used to enhance many lives.
I think that's a big thing that people forget about, is that when people give those donations, you're saving other people's lives.
Unfortunately, some common misconceptions surrounding organ donation prevent individuals from donating. For example, many people think that medical staff doesn't try as hard to save the lives of organ donors. The truth is that doctors and nurses treating patients at the hospital have nothing to do with organ transplants and are wholly concerned with saving their immediate patients' lives. After every effort of doing so has been exhausted, they run even more tests on donors than non-donors to make absolutely sure at no cost to the family. In fact, the organ donor's family is never charged for donating. But the benefits far outweigh the costs.
It's not just the person that gets that organ. And there's multiple people even who receive organ donations from one donor. And they all have families, they all have friends, and they're all impacted by that. So one person saying yes has an impact on countless numbers of people.
Another concern is that organ donation may be against one's religion. In fact, most religions support organ donation, including Christianity, Islam, and Judaism. What's more, after a donor's organs have been recovered, their remains return in pristine condition for traditional burial ceremonies, including those with open caskets.
The thing that people think too, or the misnomer of giving, is that, you can't have an open casket. No, they did a super job with our daughter.
When Brian's remains came back, he looked perfect during the wake. And the decision to be an organ donor had no impact at all on us having a traditional wake and funeral.
The sad truth is that many people need organ, eye, and tissue donations, including children. That's why donations from any age are accepted, ranging from babies to donors in their 80s. The same is true for donors with medical conditions. Organ viability is based on medical criteria.
There are so many parts of the body that can be reused to give new life to many people. So I would not want someone to be concerned about that. Let the medical people decide if there's something that's not right or not fit for transplant, but at least by saying yes, you are giving the health professional the option to give life to one or more people.
The gift of life is the most generous gift you can give, and the last.
My brother would have, as he often said to me about things I was unsure about, why not? What have you got to lose?
It's easy to become an organ donor. Simply register as an organ, eye, and tissue donor online at iowadonorregistry.org. Say yes to becoming a donor on your driver's license. Tell your family that you'd like to be an organ, eye, and tissue donor.
And I think we all did it because it's the right thing to do. Not because we're going to get glory, not because we're going to be punished, because it is the right thing to do.
It's easy to save lives. Register today as a donor and experience the power of yes.
The power of yes.
The power of yes.
The power of yes.
The power of yes.